Lueroi's Pokemon Blue Walkthrough, Part 3. Hey guys, what's going on? Today we're going to be heading inside the Viridian Forest, so hope you're ready to get some bug bites, maybe some poison ivy while you're in here. So yeah, let's talk to this dude. He came here with some friends, but they're out for Pokemon fights. I guess you weren't cool enough to hang out with your friends. Like, yeah, wait, here, Timmy, we're gonna go have some battles. Now, actually, in yellow version, there's actually a trainer right here. And there's a couple of trainers that only appear in yellow version. I think they just do that to, give you some more experience. There's a Pokeball right there, by the way. But just because when you start with Pikachu, Brock, the first gym leader, is quite a bit harder, so that's why Brock is lower leveled in yellow, and that's why there's a couple of extra trainers only in yellow version. I wonder if this is one of his friends over here, but this guy actually doesn't have any Pokemon either. He doesn't even have Pokeballs! Yeah, you should always carry extra if you want to catch all the cool Weedles and Caterpies in here, and Metapods and Kakunas. Hey, you have Pokemon! Come on, let's battle them! So I guess this is the guy that ditched his friend over there. Yeah, Bug Catcher. And yeah, you're gonna notice that the people you fight in this game don't actually have names. So if you're only like new to Pokemon, you played like the last couple of versions, then you wouldn't know that the original games, Bug Catchers are just all Bug Catchers. It's like, hey, Bug Catcher, get over here! Yeah, I don't have a real name, you're just a Bug Catcher. But Avian the Third here is really gonna dominate everyone in here because flying is super effective against bug types. And if you have a Charmander as your starter, you're gonna have just as easy of a time. Probably an even easier time using Ember. Quite annoying though for Bulbasaur users, so if you have a Bulbasaur, maybe catch a Sparrow really quickly to help you out here. And there's a critical hit to take out that Caterpie. Alright, not bad. Now, ooh, level 7! What now? Lucky number 7. So if you're interested in catching Pokemon here, don't do it! It's a bad idea! You can actually find Pikachu in Red and Blue version. Not in Yellow, but in Red and Blue. Very rare. Actually, not a bad Pokemon, but as far as Caterpie and Weedle go, I wouldn't really recommend them. The good news about them is that they evolve really early. Yo, you can't jam out if you're a Pokemon trainer! What are you talking about, man? I'm always bringing out the jam with my peanut butter, cause it's peanut butter jelly time. Yeah, he's gonna send out a Weedle, the most vicious bug ever to walk the earth, or crawl the earth. But, actually, when Weedle's at level 7, which this one is, it evolves into Kakuna. I guess this guy just, wasn't ready for Kakuna yet, but that's the good thing about them, they evolve really early. Now, don't go off and catch a, Metapod or a Kakuna in here, because you're better off just starting with a Caterpie or Weedle and evolving it yourself, because the Kakunas and Metapods in here, they only know Harden. Like, this thing's only gonna know Harden, and it's pretty much just a worthless piece of crap. All it can do is raise its defense, which kind of makes things really annoying for me. Unless you have a Charmander or something, but it's actually not too bad if you have a flying type. It's really, if you're using like Tackle or Scratch and he uses Harden every turn, then it's really gonna bug you. Yeah, it's gonna bug you, no pun intended. And we're up to level 8. And if we were a Kakuna or Metapod, we'd only be 2 levels away from fully evolving. That's right, you can get a Butterfree or Beedrill at level 10. Which is actually kind of cool, but it won't be too long into the game before you kind of realize they're not too useful, they're kind of weak. They can't really take hits to save their lives, not a whole lot of great moves. Huh? I ran out of Pokemon! Yeah, that's what happens when you only catch bug types and you face a flying. But anyways, let's continue along here. The maze really isn't that tough. I would hardly even call it a maze. There's an antidote, but it's pretty much straightforward. If you're playing yellow version, you can actually catch Pidgeotto in here, which is kind of odd because technically you can't be evolved at that low of a level, but hey, why not catch one, right? Personally, I only catch Pikachus in here, if I'm gonna catch anything. And, you know, Pikachu is nice because you can get an electric type right off the bat. Will really help you out in that second gym battle against Misty. Yeah, I thought I was gonna... speak of the devil, I thought I was gonna get through the whole thing without a wild battle. Then a couple there at the end. But before you fight this trainer, be sure to grab a potion right in front of his face! How did you not see that? Are you blind, Bug Catcher? I mean, you'd think if you're looking all over the ground, looking for little bugs, you might see that. He's like, whoa, what's the hurry, man? Yeah, hang out in the Viridian Forest a little bit longer. But we're actually almost done with here. This is the last trainer. And he's got a mighty Weedle at level 9! Yeah, the last trainer you gotta fight in here has a level 9 Weedle. It's supposed to be like the boss of the Viridian Forest or something. Yeah, they should have given him something evolved, probably. I think it'd be cool if you could fight like a Beedrill or a Butterfree at the very end. Like, one trainer has one, but no, he was one level off from even well, he didn't even evolve into a Kakuna anyway, so what difference does it make? But yeah, we get up to level 9, and we really didn't have much trouble rolling through the forest there. And yes, I learned Leer! Finally, the most powerful move of all time is now in my hands. Nah, Leer just lowers their defense 1 level. I always like to freak out and be like, yeah, Leer, man, the greatest move ever! But just like that, we're gonna be out of the forest, so leaving Viridian Forest, Pewter City ahead. And Pewter City is where we're gonna get our first gym badge, so yeah, looking forward to this. This is the hometown of Brock. And right here, you're actually still in Route 2, which is kind of odd because Route 2 is on both sides of the Viridian Forest, so same old Pokemon we saw earlier. Yeah, not really anything different here. But when you get inside Pewter City, you're gonna see a sign here. Oh, trainer tips! I don't want trainer tips. I thought it was gonna be the sign that said Pewter City or something, but I guess before I do anything, I should heal up at the Pokemon Center. I will be right back. Alrighty then, so let's take a look around the city here, and that's it, there's nothing to do. No, I'm serious, there's nothing to do here! Seriously, it's just the gym. There's no extra stuff. There's no items to get, unless you go to the mart. Yeah, and now you can get potions, so yeah, another advantage that Yellow had, in addition to, the extra trainers in the forest, you could actually get potions earlier in Yellow version, but not until Pewter City in Red and Blue, so you're gonna notice a few differences here and there. But yeah, that's all I really want to do in the mart was grab some potions. And, oh yeah, I kind of like this guy down here, he's pretty funny. Because he reminds me of myself, for my love of repels. He's like, psst, do you know what I'm doing? No, I don't know what you're doing. And he's like, I'm spraying repel to keep Pokemon out of my garden! Yeah, that's right, always have some repels on hand to get rid of those nasty Pokemon. But dude, there's not actually gonna be Pokemon walking around in Pewter City, so you're just wasting your time. Notice, thieves have been stealing Pokemon fossils at Mount Moon. Please call Pewter Police with any info. But there aren't any police here! You can walk around everywhere, there's no police station. Now, right here is the most annoying dude in the world. I don't know who he is. I don't know why he thinks he has the rights to, like, block off Route 3, but until you get your gym badge, you're not going anywhere as long as Mr. Hotshot Youngster guy here is in the way. So he's like, oh, Brock wants new challengers, follow me! No, I don't want to follow you, stop it! But then he's like, if you have the right stuff, go take on Brock. And this is what baffles me, like, where are you going, man? Where did you just go? There's no way you can do that, like, no, that can't even happen, but, anyways, before we actually go to the gym, if you talk to this girl right here, it's kind of interesting. She says Clefairies. And Pokemon are actually supposed to not add an S for the plural form, so I thought it was supposed to be like, oh, a lot of Clefairy came from the moon, but yeah, anyways, that was just a random thing I wanted to point out. There are some attractions in the city, though, like the museum here. But if you try to go in, they want to charge me $50 for a child's ticket. What, do I look like a child to you? No, I'm not coming in. You think children have $50? Come on, dude. But yeah, it's not that much money if you actually want to go inside and look at some fossils. And right over here, we actually have the secret lab, which, if you see that tree up there, you actually need cut to get inside. But you can go in there later on when you have HM01 cut, and you can get the old amber, which can eventually be revived into an Aerodactyl. And with that said, let's head inside the gym. There's nothing left going on in Pewter City. So, our first Pokemon gym, I'm excited! It's Brock, the Rock-type gym leader. Hiya! I can tell you have what it takes to become a Pokemon champ! I'm no trainer, but I can tell you know how to win. See, how would you know anything, man? You're not even a real trainer. So then he tries to give you some advice. He's like, the first Pokemon out is at the top of the list. And put the right one up and it might be easier. Like, yeah, nice advice, dude. But, you know, I might just have to take your advice because I don't want Sparrow up here. I love how that's like, you want me to take you to the top? well, the Pokemon you put up in the front is gonna come out first. Like, oh my god, groundbreaking news. But you're gonna see that Gary's already a winning trainer. I can't believe my rival already got his gym badge before me. Probably already in Mount Moon by now. So I guess I'm just gonna have to go straight to Brock now. But no, I'm still light years from facing Brock. Light years, dude. I can practically see him. He's like right there. You actually don't have to fight this junior trainer if you don't want. Junior trainer male. You can just go around him. But he actually, it's kind of weird. He has a Diglett and a Sandshrew on his team. Now, these are ground-type Pokemon, pure ground-type Pokemon, so they're going to be weak to water and grass, which makes it really easy if you have a Squirtle or a Bulbasaur. Not so much if you have a Charmander, but it's weird because he has ground-type Pokemon, and this is supposed to be a rock-type gym. And Brock technically has 2 ground-type Pokemon, so you could make the argument that this is actually a ground-type gym, I guess, because it's exclusively ground Pokemon. But looks like Dr. Sheldon's gonna finish off Diglett. Diglett's a pretty good Pokemon. Even though I lowered its speed, it still outsped me because it's really fast. But Dr. Sheldon's at level 10! Look at that defense, man! 20, that's pretty awesome. So, I think I should be, yeah, I'll be set for the Sandshrew here, I think. Sandshrew's a pretty cool ground-type Pokemon, but it's annoying because it uses Sand Attack. Yeah, I'm just gonna bubble away. Now, these fights are really hard if you have a Charmander, so I would recommend either training up Charmander a lot or catching another Pokemon. And right now I'm gonna use a potion, because I bought a bunch of them, I might as well use them. Yeah, potions will mean nothing later on in the game, healing 20 hit points, but right now they're pretty handy. And that accuracy is so annoying. If it gets too out of hand, I'm just gonna switch out. Oh, so annoying! Alright, I can take these scratches all day with this rock-hard defense, but apparently I don't know how to shoot a bubble on a frickin' Sandshrew. Ooh, but hey, isn't that ironic? He lowered our accuracy more and then we hit him. So I just need one more of these, I think. And it failed. Yeah, eventually you just can't lower my accuracy anymore. At this point, my eyes are just covered in sand. There's nothing more you can do. But we're gonna get up to level 11, much deserved after all that frickin' sand attack crap. But yeah, there we go. He's like, darn! Light years isn't time, it measures distance! Well, you're still wrong, because look how close Brock is to me, like, I can take one step probably and he'll be in my eyesight, like, yeah, there he is, boom! Oh, check it out, guys, I'm gonna travel a whole light year all the way to Brock! So, guys, I think we're gonna leave it off at this point, and in the next video, tomorrow, for Sunday, we will take on the first gym leader, Brock, and test our skills, and hopefully get the Boulder Badge. So thank you for watching, everybody, and I will see you guys all next time.